Another beautiful day, and I'm compelled to climb up to Flag Hill to watch the sunset. So, this morning when I got up, one of the first things I did was I checked my email, and I remembered a few days ago I got an email from DeLeon's Get Yourself to Do Things group. And that group was focused on getting yourself to do things. So I kind of put that off, like I put off emailing him about the first email he sent out and just emailing him in general, because I like the dude, and he gives me a lot of quality things to think about and quality wisdom. So when I want to contribute back to him, of course, I want it to be really great. His video was about how you can get yourself to do something called the Ticking Placeholder. So you just create something, specifically make it not necessarily the best you could do, just get it out there, a rough draft really. And then if you reach your deadline and you haven't replaced it with something better, you just have to put that out. So I like that idea because, I mean, it works. I've been doing it without really realizing I was doing it. Before, with reading, I would go through the book, the tough parts specifically, and then I would go back to the beginning and I would be able to get through it a lot easier, understanding the material and getting it done. But just the hard parts, like I would use this technique when I would run into trouble, not just all the time. It didn't occur to me. I mean, it was basically categorized for me as something to do when the going gets tough. It wasn't categorized to me as something just to do all the time. But now I can kind of see that works, that it does do well. When I first started running, I just started running. I didn't give a shit. I just got outside and I just went. I kind of can view that the same as this. Just right now, this is how I'm going to run, and then I'll get better at it as time goes on. But at least I'm doing something now. No matter what, I could say I've ran. And then when you're doing projects, it's kind of like the Sisyphus project almost, that I did like one or two of and only made one video about. Just doing something and getting better at it, doing things better. It's kind of the same as a Sisyphus project in that I wanted to do something every day, just do the same task over and over again. I think they can relate, and I can make the Sisyphus project more sustainable and better by adopting this sort of ticking placeholder and putting it into the Sisyphus project. Especially since if it helps give me results, then I'll be able to actually just sustain it, as I said. It's kind of like when I started making videos, I just made them and I didn't worry too much about it. But then I started to worry, and that's one of the reasons why I've stopped at some points, because I worried about quality. I worried about topics. Instead of just going out and saying what's on my mind, I really view this strategy as something that can help me do the things that I just want to do. Because I'm trying to make videos again, because for a long time, it went for like 2 or 3 weeks where I had a video topic planned and just didn't go out and make a video. I just didn't do it. I was doing stuff, still being productive most of the time. Of course, there were times when I wasn't productive that I could have easily fit in the video in addition to what I was doing, but at the same time, I wasn't doing it. This will allow me, being able to realize I could just do this all the time, allows me to kind of be like, hey, look, let me just go out and I'll just make a video, and if it's garbage, then I'll just make another one. Same topic. It's kind of counterintuitive to the way I've thought in the past, but the way I've thought in the past has been flawed, thinking that I can only go from point A to point B to point C without knowing what the next point was, without having it in my scope of realization. But of course, knowing where you're going to go on the journey helps. Not only can it help you progress along that journey, but it can help you plan a better journey before you even start. For a long time, I wasn't able to do anything like that. I would have oh damn, that is bright. I don't know, it's something I held myself back from. I thought that if I knew how the journey was supposed to go without figuring it out for myself, that I was cheating somehow. I wouldn't have been getting the full experience, the full learning experience. Perhaps just trying to invent everything myself instead of standing on the shoulders of giants. But if I can realize there's a better way and I can adopt that, then a lot of things I do will have a better way. All right, that's all for today. You can enjoy the beautiful sunset with me. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.